A police officer was arrested from filming minors in the YMCA. So let's jump right over into that and see what we're talking about.
A Delaware County police officer is facing charges accused of taking videos and pictures of underage girls at a YMCA in East Goshen Township.
All right, first thing, I'm not going to stop it too much, but anybody sick enough to do anything, take pictures, assault minors, women, just sexually assault is a sick person, a sick individual, and deserves the maximum. And when I say the maximum, I mean life, maybe even under the jail. They don't absolutely crazy. And a police officer at that, nah, bro. That's yeah. I don't care. You can't go more than life, but you got to put his ashes in the jail too, because it's crazy.
Has been placed on administrative leave tonight pending the outcome of an investigation. It is Friday night. I'm Christy Aletto. Shari and Gray have the night off. The big story on Action News is the arrest of a part-time Millburn Borough police officer. Investigators say there are at least 11 young victims. Action News reporter Sharifa Jackson joins us live from East Goshen Township with the latest on the investigation this evening. Sharifa.
Yeah, Christy, the investigation into Macro began 10 days ago here at this YMCA, but investigators, they tell us that a search of his phone revealed inappropriate photos and videos dating back to July of 2024, all photos and videos that detectives say he admitted to taking and sharing. On Thursday, officers...
Who is he sharing them with? Who is he sharing them with? There got to be if there's other police officers, that's got to be a big investigation, a huge investigation.
With the Westtown East Goshen Police Department were tasked with arresting one of their own brothers in blue, 52-year-old Mark Macro of Coatesville, Pennsylvania, and a part-time officer with the Millburn Borough Police Department is charged with unlawful contact and photography of minors. The criminal complaint released late Friday evening detailed the moments police were called to this YMCA on Airport Road in East Goshen Township July 23rd. Two young females, ages 13 and 14, reported they were being filmed while at the pool the day before. And according to the criminal complaint, when YMCA lifeguards approached the defendant and requested identification, he refused. However, he did show his badge and identify himself as a police officer. It didn't take long for officers to identify Macro, who denied taking any photos. But a search of Macro's phone shows an estimated 11 different girls recorded or photographed dating back to 2024. In some images, the girls wearing bathing suits and Macro's Zoom allegedly focusing on their private areas. The youngest is believed to be around 8 years old. Investigators say in a number of videos, Macro can be heard making sexual comments about the juveniles. Today, he faces charges of photographing a sexual act, stalking, unlawful contact with minors, and other related offenses. In a statement from the Millburn Borough Police Department, a spokesperson says Macro was administratively suspended effective July 31st, while the criminal charges against him are pending.
"8 years old. They said that the youngest was 8 years old, and he zoomed in on their private parts. You best believe, if that was my daughter, I don't have a daughter, but if that was my daughter or child, and I found that out, oh my God, I would see red. I don't know what I would do. I can't imagine what I would do. Wouldn't kill him. I wouldn't kill him. I say that. I wouldn't do anything like that. I wouldn't do anything crazy. But he is getting a beat down. He's getting beat down. If he would have touched her, oh, that would have been a different story. We don't know. We ain't got to talk about what would happen, but that would be a totally different story. But for taking pictures, 8 years old, they said 8 years old, 11 different girls. 8 years old at the youngest. I'm assuming up to 14. A sick individual. Yes, that's what we have right here. That is a sick, and they need to release his picture. They got to release his picture. Absolutely crazy. At the YMCA. A place you would bring your kids to relax, swim in the pool, get a workout in, hang out with other cops. We, you know what? We got to see if there's a picture. So, we got to see if there's a picture. Hold on. We got to do some. Let's hold on. Let's see if they got any pictures. We got to. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, there. Oh. Not. There you go. Hold on. What did you say? Edna, what did you say?
2-year-old, part-time Milbourne Borough police officer, Mark Mackerel, from Coatesville, was reportedly arrested yesterday and accused of taking inappropriate pictures and videos of minors.
Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh my God. Let's see. We got to jump into a. Mm-mm-mm. Absolutely crazy. I can't imagine. Yep. We just saw it. Yes, I just looked at. They had a video of it as well. This. Oh my God. A sick individual. A very sick individual filming minors. Oh, God. Yes, send him. He needs to be in jail. It's over with. Send him somewhere where. Yes, because if you send him. If you send him, put him in jail. You know what's gonna happen to him. They're gonna find out his charge. Find out he was a cop, and he was taking pictures of little girls. It's over with for him. Over with for him. There's nothing you can say. There's no need. I don't care. No need for a big investigation. No need for. Well, yes, because they said that he was distributing the pictures, so they got to do a big investigation. If he was distributing pictures to other law enforcement officers, I need to know every single one of their names. I don't care who he's distributing the pictures to. Whoever he distributed the pictures to, I need to know all of their names. All of them need to be arrested and thrown in jail. Absolutely crazy. God, absolutely crazy. Absolutely. What would you do if you found out he was taking pictures of your daughter? Come on now, be honest. Be honest now. Be honest now. I'm gonna be at the court case every single day. Once I get that chance, I'm gonna be one of those people to jump over the counter and start start going crazy. There is no way. A police officer at that? Nah. Mm. Absolutely crazy. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. 8 years old? And then zooming in on their private parts. Absolutely crazy. There's this is some people in the world are truly sick. Truly sick individuals. Truly sick. Now, tell me your thoughts. What do you think should happen to him? How much time you think he should get? White man, people are sick. Yeah, I want to know who he was distributing the pictures to. Who he was distributing the pictures to. That is my question. That's gonna tell you who all the sick individuals are. But like I said, tell me your thoughts. We'll keep up with this story, see what he gets charged with, see if they actually do some good investigation, or are they just gonna throw it under the rug. We don't know what's gonna happen. But they got to find out something. They have to find out something. God, people are nasty. All right, everybody, remember this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.